Well, good day YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with the Rhino. Now, normally a Cooking with the Rhino video involves cooking with beer. This recipe doesn't include beer, so we just have a beer, so we're still cooking with beer. I'm drinking a Ramblin' Road Dakota Pearl Ale, which is their potato washed ale. They make an ale, wash their Dakota Pearl chips in the ale, so then they get a Dakota Pearl Ale, and they get beer-bathed chips. My son's making noises. It's quiet time in his room, so we can get dinner ready. Now, what we're making today? What we're making today is my Succulent Albino Balls. Now, they're not gonna... I normally make these with different things. I'm going to tell you what I normally use, and then what we are using, because, in all honesty, we work with what we got, right? So technically, there's a few things that I normally would use for this that I don't have, so we got to work with what we got. So 1 second, we'll get on to the ingredients, the things you need. So first we have the equipment, right? The mini food processor, big stainless bowl, a spoon if you want to use a spoon, serrated knife, cutting board, and we do need one more thing for the cookie sheets afterwards, after we put them in. A little bit of cooking spray, and we have Pam spray today. Pam! Alrighty, now for the special parts, right, the real ingredients. First, we need beef. You want about 2 pounds. This is actually about, well, more than 3. Normally I would use medium beef or possibly lean because I like my balls to be juicy. This is extra lean, so we got 3 pounds of extra lean beef. Don't worry, it's still going to be juicy because of the things we're putting in it. But why extra lean? Because extra lean was on a monster sale. So we work with what we got. We bought a bunch of extra lean. It's the only package I didn't separate into smaller packages, but it was on a monster sale. It was like $1.90 a pound instead of $4. So you know what, if it's cheaper than regular, might as well go with it. It's better for our heart. And then we're going to ruin our heart by a full package of bacon. That we need for this as well. We need some... I just spilled beer. We need some ricotta cheese. We need some Worcestershire sauce. 2 cloves of garlic. Breadcrumbs. Now I like to make my own, but I don't have time today. So we have a selection Italian style breadcrumbs sitting here. Fresh Parmesan cheese. We got white pepper. We have oregano. Basil. Now we need salt. I don't like normal salt, so we're going to throw some garlic salt in. I really like garlic. I like to chase people away. And then my family does not like spice, but we still need some flavor in there, so we got some chili powder and some cayenne powder. Alrighty, so I'm going to stop this and I'm going to go on to peeling my garlic. Thank you guys, see you soon. While I'm peeling these garlics, I did forget to mention eggs. You need eggs as well. And for the amount of beef I have to work with here, you're probably going to want 2, possibly 3 eggs. We'll say 3. Now, when it comes down to the spices, here's the problem with mimicking anything I ever do. I have a very difficult time deciding on measurements. I go by what I like taste-wise, and I can always recreate it, but I can never fully write it down. It's a little bit of a problem I have with cooking in general. everything I make, be it my hot sauces, my beer, all that stuff, I don't write a recipe down. I go by what smells, looks, and tastes right to me. Again, I've never had a problem recreating my stuff, but I have had a problem getting other people to recreate it because I can't give them an exact measurement. Again, it's all up to what you like. I'm a big believer in personal taste, which is one of the reasons why when I cook, it's all about taste for me. That's why I do taste a lot of things while I'm cooking it. That's why I was never really good as a cook in a restaurant, because I never followed specs properly. Because I always felt that my way, well, I always felt that there was something lacking and I'd always want to add to it. And I'd get in trouble for doing those additions. But again, we're just rambling now. I don't want this to be a very long video, so I'm going to pause it again as soon as I'm done peeling. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Right here is my breadcrumbs, right? About, not very much breadcrumbs, but here's my breadcrumbs. I'm going to put all my dry ingredients in my breadcrumb container, and then I'm going, so that I don't get anything dirty, because I'm like that. So, white pepper. Be the first thing we add in here. We want about 2 baby spoons of white pepper. No, just 1 baby spoon, 2 baby spoons. Right. Put that right there for now. Okay. Next, we have our chili powder, and like I said, my family really hates hot, so we're just going to do a pinch. We got our cayenne pepper, again, my family hates hot. Look at half a pinch of cayenne. Now, we have our basil leaves. So for our basil, we'll use our other hand. Get 1 pinch, 2 pinches of basil. Got a garlic salt. I'm going to do 2 scoops of garlic salt. Again, 2 of the baby spoons. 1 baby spoon. 2 baby spoons. Put that back in there. Close up my package of garlic salt. You can use regular salt if you want. I have nothing against that. I just want my salt to have taste as well as saltiness. Oregano. I'm looking at about 2 pinches of oregano. Okay. Then I'm just going to take the lid, put the lid on, shake it up for now. Oh, that smells really nice. However, it does smell like it needs a little bit of a rounding. So every once in a while I'll use a little bit of allspice in these. Today it smells like it's going to need it. Again, I don't do everything by measurement. You're going to want about a half of the baby spoon. Throw just a little bit of allspice in there, just to give it a little sweet round off. Get rid of the spoon. Next, clean up as we go, right? Grab all these packages, put it up in the spice cupboard right up there. Oh, up in the spice cupboard you go. Oh no, I need that for a beer that I'm making. Put that back. Okay, so we have the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to grate it right into the dry goods here. Get your cheese grater. Grate it in. I can be faster then. More cheese. Okay, so we're looking at doing about a half the bar. We'll do a little bit more here. And there we go, about half the bar is done there. So, take that, throw it in the sink. Take this, add it to the breadcrumbs. Now you don't have to do it this way, I'm just doing it this way to make mixing easier. I always found that it's easier to mix it this way than to throw it all on top and then mix it. This way I have something that I can just throw out at the end that I don't actually have to touch ever again. And so I'm not really spreading germs around the kitchen. Once I'm touching the meat, that is, this just goes right in the garbage. And yeah. It's just the dry spice mixes and all the wet stuff will go in on top of everything. So, I'm going to pause it. Next is going to get the beef in the bowl. Okay, so what you want with your bacon is you want it to be in little chunks like this. So that's what you're really looking for. Now normally I'm pretty spoiled, and I normally only eat butcher bacon, good butchery bacon, and it makes it cut so much nicer. This is store-bought bacon, grocery store-bought bacon. It was on sale again, and so you know what? Bacon is one of the meats that the difference in grade really matters. There's so much fat on this that it was almost impossible to cut it through. It took me like 10 minutes to make my little bacon pieces, and some of them aren't even as nice as I'd like them to be. But let's throw my pound and a bit of bacon in here, into my meat. Okay. Now luckily my sink tap is actually a lever, so I can do this with my elbow and not touch anything. Wash my hands off from all the raw meat. There we go. Raw meat off my hands. Come back over here, grab my spoon, grab my ricotta. I'm going to throw 1 spoon of ricotta cheese in there. Okay. Let that close up. I like me ricotta. Over garlic in here. Take our Worcestershire, give it a couple dollops. The microwave. Take the lid off of this guy. Oh, it smells so good right now. Get a sip of our beer. Like this, and start mixing. Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy. Oh, I love cooking. I hate working with beef. Ground beef, that is. I just hate mixing this all up. I didn't add my eggs yet either, so oh fuck. I'm a flippin' idiot. See guys, people ask why I don't do homebrew videos. It's because of this. I'm not very good at doing these videos. These videos are not my strong point right here. Not my strong point at all. I'm going to have to wash my hands again and go and get my eggs. About 3 eggs. There's my 3 eggs. One egg. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. Okay, there's our 3 eggs. There's our stuff. Yeah, you gotta wait till I'm done cooking. What's Daddy making?
Meatballs.
Meatballs, you're right. Do you like Daddy's meatballs?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can see me, you're right.
I can see you.
You came to see me.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to be doing right now? What are you supposed to be doing right now? Are you supposed to be sleeping?
Yeah.
But you don't want to? Pardon me? Oh, you don't need to? You're too big of a boy for a nap?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're Optimus Prime right now. This isn't a robot in disguise. This is the meat that Daddy makes his meatballs out of. Okay, so the meat's all mixed. All the ingredients are mixed in there. We just gotta make balls. So, grab the tray. Put the first tray right there. Gotta wash my hands again before I touch that. Grab our pan spray just to
What are you doing? Daddy, why am I
okay. Take our pan spray on the other cookie sheet. Again, it's just to make sure nothing sticks because these meatballs will stick. And now we make our balls. Take the meat and you make a ball. Everybody knows how to make a meatball.
I want help.
No, you can't help with this part. This is all Daddy. This is raw meat. You don't touch raw meat as a little boy. Not yet, at least. Maybe in another year or so. So I make about 2-inch balls. Like lots of bacon on my balls.
Only just meatballs. Only just raw meat. Years.
Another year. Yeah, we'll let you start cooking in a year. I'll teach you how to cook. Don't you worry. We won't let Mommy teach you how to cook because then all you'll know how to cook is crap dinner. Daddy will teach you how to cook. Yeah, I'll teach you how to cook. Don't you worry. Pop quiz. What show is that? Ah, 1 second. I have to do a different one. Pop quiz. What shows this? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. So that's one tray. The other tray's not going to have many on it. The oven's still preheating, but we'll just throw them in now anyway, just to, and yeah, I know I'm touching stuff. Luckily I have some Lysol wipes, I know exactly where I touched, I'll wipe it down. Make a couple smaller meatballs for the kids.
And people put food with daddies. And we move for that, then we move that for us, and daddy, then me.
So little smaller neat meatballs for the kids. For
Oh,
Annika and Aiden.
But they need some of these.
Ah, I thought you didn't like those. I thought they were too spicy. Taking an excerpt from Red Green. The women don't find you handsome. At least they can find you handy. I can roll a pretty meatball. Who wants to marry me, I can roll a pretty meatball.
Are you making one?
Am I making one? I certainly am making one. I'm making a lot of them. Baby meatball for the kitty. And bang. Meatballs are done. So we're going to throw them in the oven for 35 to 45 minutes until they get the proper internal temperature. If you have a meat thermometer, you can check it yourself. If you don't, cut it open, see if it's still pink in the center. There's going to be a lot of grease that comes off on this because of the fact that there's a pound of bacon in it. So watch it, make sure it doesn't flare up, make sure it doesn't catch on fire. Touch the same spot again. Put that in there. There we go, they're both in. So yeah, that's the albino rhino. Well, the succulent rhino balls, as I call them. You will get to see them in the finished project. In about half an hour we'll show you them. And we'll let Aiden try one when they're ready. Right, Aiden?
Yes.
You want to try one when they're ready?
Yeah. I want to eat them. But we eat them all?
We're going to eat them all.
No.
Yeah, we're going to eat them all.
No.
Yeah, we certainly are. So, there you guys go. You can try them. If you don't want to try them, you can make up whatever meatballs you want. I'd like to get some of your meatball recipes. I know that Google has ceased the video response portion of YouTube, so it's going to be hard. But if you guys make your own recipes, post them, share them with me. I'd love to try some. Just do a little bit of cleanup here. Wipe everything down with this Lysol wipe. Right here's where I touched with my meat. So guys, there's the big balls. You can see the little bacon sticking out, all the fat from the bacon. We still gotta clean them up. And there's the little kitty balls.
That's a little day ball.
Yeah, the little kitty balls. Those are the ones for you and Annika.
Daddy, day balls? Daddy, those day balls?
So you can see the bacon nice and cooked inside.
Daddy, now let's eat.
Still hot, but let's try it anyway.
I want my tail.
Okay, come here.
We won. We won.
Is that good? How good is it?
Sorry.
It's really good? There you go. Succulent Rhino balls. Bye.